Hello and welcome to another F1 2011 Career Mode Series HRT style by yours truly, Andrew Bortz. Today we are going to India for qualifying one. As usual, on Expert. Today, finally, it's dry. Pretty much all of my practice sessions have been pretty wet and dreary. Been a hell of practice sessions. Did them earlier today, and oh man, I just got so bored of waiting around. The weather for prediction for practice was heavy rain throughout in the email screen, but for qualifying, bone dry through every session. Okay, so I can deal with that as long as I've had some practice before, which I haven't. And the race is only like 9% rain, so I'm hardly going to get any practicing through practice. So I've saved a lot of my tyres, which is cool. I'm not going to be running short of them. However, I did manage to get one long stint in P1. It was like 45 minutes into the session, or an hour. And I managed to pull off like 27 laps on primes, just lean mix, just to see how long the tyres would last. Because come race day, I want to know how long they're going to last. So I was well down the pecking order for that one. I was like averaging 129s throughout, 129s, 130s. I was happy with that, and I think I came like 18th or something, 17th, 18th. I was just hanging on to the midfield. Come P2, however, it started off in rain again, although heavy rain, and it was only about the last, I don't know, couple of it was like last 15 minutes or something where I managed to put in about 5 laps. Again, prime tyres. No, actually, I did get some time in on the inters when it come down off of the heavy rain, and then bolted on some primes for just 5-6 laps of fuel. Still lean mix, and see what I could pull off. I think I pulled off like a 127 dead. I did flick through it on the screens at the start of this session, and I was like third. So cool. Didn't activate the DRS. I figured, we'll try and save the tyres as much as possible, and just see what's doable without it. So I was quite pleased with that. So puts a good slant on qualifying. Until of course I got here and then, well, found out what times these guys might be pulling off as previous races has shown. You know, they suddenly go another second quicker, and it's like, no. P3, well, that was just blazing down with rain. 100% heavy rain chance. It's the prediction, and they didn't get that wrong. Did I get out for that one? I think I did. Yeah, it was just on the inters. Pulled something like a 134, I believe. So, it's going alright. What do I think of this track? It's quite nice flowing. I'm not quite sure whether I've set the car up really well for this track. I had a league race here not so long ago, and man, my pace was shocking compared to everyone else. I think I finished last, so I think the only guys who finished behind me were the guys who disconnected, which isn't good. So, yeah, really hard to not cut corners or really tail happy on this track. I really don't have a favourite corner on this one. They're just all, as much as I hate I hate the track, or I don't like it really. Well, enough said on that. It's just not one of my favourites. So 129 flat. I'm purposely not using the DRS, so just lean mix. Figuring, well, I did a 127.3 or something, or 27 flat in practice 2, and you know, that was when the track had, you know, come off of inters into dry, so, and this is like blazing hot. So cool, we'll go for this. Should work out fine. So I was quite surprised to see my first lap time was 129. Of course, recording knocks off a few frames per second, so that's a bit of an answer to that. Just a bit apprehensive of where I'm turning in, and as you can see, you know, cutting things more than I'd like. But still in top 10 at the moment, but not quick. See, I've even managed to cock up this lap, and I'm already half a second up on my previous, so it's looking better. The AI are actually pretty good here. They tend to get out of your way pretty much everywhere. It's just sector 2 you've already got to worry about. Had a bit of problems in P1, I think it was. Just trying to avoid them in that sector. Other than that, they're cool here.
Sector 3 times are good, but you're losing time in sector 2.
Losing time in sector 2. Okay, I can deal with that. Through practice, I tended to find I was matching the AI pretty well through all the sectors for where I was. Normally I'll have a sector that I'm really bad on, and then I'll make it all up in another sector. This track, completely different. Like bang on even with the AI around me. So it should be a really good race. As much as I don't like the track, I think I'm gonna like the race. And come Q2 and Q3, where I end up turning the fuel mix up, it's it should be good. Should be really good. See, I'm using my DRS now, and second up. It's pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable. So I'm over the last my last video was like 2 weeks ago, so apologies for that. I've been a little busy. My car decided to wanna sort of fail.
You can probably improve in the first 2 seconds.
Yeah, so I've ended up going and buying myself another BMW, and I'm quite happy with that. It's nice 2001 325 Ci Sport, in a nice blue. I'd like it to be a bit darker, but for $4,000, I'm happy with that. It feels so nice, so luxurious, and all for my imminent move down to Bournemouth, which for anyone who doesn't know is in the UK on the south coast, and I'm moving from the north of Scotland, or the northeast. Oh, that was a bit of a cut. I think I end up backing out of this lap just because of that. Yeah, just back out. I don't like to continue laps that you know, just aren't fair. Same goes for online. I don't, I'm very conscious about that fact. So, what else have I been doing? Well, I quit my job, if I didn't say that in my last video. Don't think I did, because I only quit a week ago, or under a week ago. So I enter back into the pits. Tell you what, the pit lane in this is a bitch. Through practice, I purposely wanted to try and practice as much as possible, not having the track time here, and it's completely blind for any cockpit users. So not good. Yeah, and I made a number of immense cock-ups, a fair few spins. I think only once I managed to get it right. So I'm not really looking forward to that in the race, because that's a make or break thing. Oh, and I had a poll up on Race Department. I started it probably about a month ago now, 3-4 weeks ago, and it was all about my next career move. I've got a contract decision to make. I had them from one was from Sauber, was from Williams, Lotus, and renewal for HRT. I did want to. I initially wanted to stick with HRT, no matter what this this poll turned out to be. But I've heard various things, and so I've gone with Sauber. I'm really hoping I don't just end up blitzing the AI with that car. It's my only worry, really. That my prime tires are yeah, pretty well off. I've got a full complement of options. I never even went out on options in practice, so I have no idea how they're going to react with balance, or in fact how many laps they're going to do. So I'll probably end up staying out on primes as much as possible. Maybe, we'll see. But at least I get to use the full complement through qualifying. See there, Kobayashi 126.1. That's pretty cool. I think the best practice time was like a 126.3. So I mean, Kobayashi's what, a tier 3 car or something. So, poor. I hate to think what the top guys are going to get when they stick on those soft options in Q2 or Q3 if I get there. Currently, Rosberg and Schumacher are in the drop zones, and what's that? 1 point. I have no idea what the cutoff point is at the moment. So between Petrov and me, we got a 0.8 of a second. Yeah, 0.8, which isn't that much. Not really, anyway. So I might get forced to go out again. 7.5 minutes to go. Oh. Unfortunately, it's just going to be a waiting game, to be honest. I only did this like an hour ago, so this is all still pretty fresh in my memory. So I was going to wait till about 5 minutes, see how it goes. I actually went and buggered off for a cuppa at this point, because you know a number of people are still in the pits. Oh, actually only one person is. Okay, now then 2 are. So I figured I've got time to go make a cuppa. And if I end up going down to like 14th, 15th, then I'll have to pop some more laps in. But I'm sort of confident this'll get me through. This weekend, wow, what a race for Maldonado. If anyone hasn't seen it, seen the Catalunya Grand Prix yet, that was pretty damn good driving by him. He's not a driver that I particularly rate. He's definitely answered a few critics' questions over him. Showed Mr. Eyebrows what what he's made of. So, good for him. I definitely prefer him winning than Alonso anyway. Wow, that was a pretty harsh penalty, I reckon, for Hamilton. I know I'm probably a little biased towards him, but since he did make it through to Q3, I think he should have only been dropped to 10th or 9th since Kobayashi stopped out on track. I didn't know it was a standard penalty for a technical infringement to drop a car all the way to the back, but there we go. Rules are rules, as the guys from my legal fight have found out. I'm pretty tough on my guys. I don't like to give way on you know, changing stuff mid-season. It's a lot of work. But keep an eye out on the race department league, because we may have openings. It's not that the league's dying out, but various things are causing issues, and certain people have had enough. You know, some people I can understand, other people not really. And enough said on that. So keep your eyes peeled for that if you want to join. So it's on the PC, not for Xbox or PS3. So oh well, I've dropped to 11th now. I think I got back at about bang on 4 minutes, and I hadn't really realised how much time I'd spent downstairs. See, we've got 8 German shepherds here, and they demand, like, you know, to go out and fill the water bowls up and some attention. So I gave them the usual attention and let them out. Very quick, very briefly, before a little hailstorm came on, and then rushed back upstairs with my nice big mug of tea. So 11th. What's that now? Petrov and Schumacher still in the dropout zone. That is, well, let's say 10th still. Petrov's been pushed down. Rosberg got out of there then. And Schumacher's coming in. Oh, that's not good. 3 minutes left. Oh, I suppose he could get back out if wanted to, but from what I've seen, once they come in at this sort of time, they don't go back out. So I would imagine Schumacher's probably out, which means Petrov is probably the only guy that can knock me out now, as that's if everyone else also beats my time. Watching this very carefully, because I do not want to go out in Q1, unlike some people. Tell you what, I was surprised at the Catalonia Grand Prix, you know, in qualifying for both Button and Webber to miss the cut. I mean, Webber, okay, he was told not to go out. They thought they'd done enough, but Button just had no balance in the car, or, well, plenty of balance, but the wrong balance. Yeah. What a drive from Hamilton! I'm thoroughly impressed with his drive, and the only guy to do a 2-stop. Yeah, in your face to everyone who says he's shit with managing his tires. I think he did pretty awesome job with that. Another driver who I was impressed with was Raikkonen. If they hadn't have stuffed up that second, was it second or the first stop? I think it was the second stint. They put on another set of option tyres, whereas everyone else was putting on primes. I reckon he could have been right up there, you know, probably even challenging Maldonado for the win. And you know, even if he had won, that would have still been five different winners with 5 different cars for this season. Tell you what, the Renault and the McLaren still got to. I think the Renault is well capable of winning. McLaren's still yet to win, I think. Spartan won? I don't remember. Don't remember. Oh well, I'm definitely not going out now, and I have no need because Rosberg's not gone out, so he's the only guy that can be totally knocked out if everyone below me gets, you know, quicker, which it doesn't look like they are. And there we go, 11th place.
Good work.
Wicked.
To the next session.
Quite comfortable. Nothing really exciting, so sorry for the timing screen and me having to jabber on for, God, what was that, like 10 minutes nearly? Ugh. I'm not very good at jabbering on. So Petrov and Schumacher are out in the first qualifying along with the usual suspects. Oh, thanks for watching.